Hi everybody, Greg from Becco Properties here. Glad you dropped in, and I'm hoping we'll be able to help you. This video is very important for you to follow through and listen to all the details of this presentation that I put together for you. You need to understand right now the weather's broke, school's out, everybody wants to move, and there's a couple of month window of opportunity here before school gets started. So our office is very, very busy right now dealing with as many people as we can deal with. What we want you to do is watch this presentation so that you can get a feel for exactly how our program works before we talk to you. We do want to talk to you. It's just that our call volume right now, we just don't have time to explain our program to everybody and still do the work that we're committed to doing for the people that are in the program. So pay very close attention to this. Take the next step, whether it be a form submission or give us a call when it's done. But at least by the time you're done here, you're going to have a general feel for what we're about and what we can and can't do. So with that in mind, enjoy the following presentation, and we hope to be able to help you real soon. Becco Properties, this is Greg. Can I help you?
Yeah, I was calling about the three-bedroom home on Britannia Avenue that you have listed rent-to-own on Craigslist.
All right.
Can you tell me how much the rent is and what the down payment amount is?
Absolutely. First of all, can you tell me who am I speaking with?
This is Tom.
Okay. I'm glad you called today. Are you interested in owning a home and not just renting?
Yeah, I would love to own a home, but I think right now I need to rent.
Okay. What is it that makes you feel like you have to rent that you actually can't own a home?
Well, my wife and I, we tried to get approved not too long ago for a bank loan because we found a home that we loved and we were going to buy it. Anyway, the realtor we met sent us to a bank. They pulled our credit and told us we couldn't get a home right now because our credit wasn't good enough.
Okay. Did the lender tell you what the problem was?
No, he just said we needed to rebuild our credit and to come back and see him in a year or so.
Okay. Chances are he didn't give you a credit report. Did he tell you what your scores were or actually give you a copy of the report?
No, he said he couldn't give us the report.
Okay. That doesn't surprise me. We see that all the time. And you'd actually think something so important in people's lives like the credit reports and scores would be shared with you a little more often. Well, I have a lot to tell you about our program, so if you have a few minutes, I need you to listen real close. Are you ready?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Our rent-to-own program is 100% geared towards making you a homeowner and not just a renter. Everyone that we work with, though, we have to start with step one, which is to allow us to pull your credit report and take a look at your credit. We pull a lender's credit report, and we're going to sit down and we're going to tear through it line by line and try to figure out exactly what it is that we need to do to help you get your scores up quickly. And in a lot of cases, it's as simple as making a few phone calls or having you make a few phone calls. However, sometimes it does require a little bit of time and a little bit of work, and we'll have to roll up our sleeves and get to work at it. Are you willing to work at it if we have to go that route?
Oh, yeah. You don't even know. I'm so tired of renting and dealing with my landlord. I'm living in a two-bedroom house right now, paying $750 per month. My dining room ceiling has been caving in. The landlord won't do anything about it. And I also have a friend at work who had to move because he was paying rent every month, but his landlord went bankrupt.
Yeah, we hear that all the time, and it's a shame when it happens to folks. Okay, so what we need to do to get you going here is once we pull credit and analyze it, we're going to get back in touch with you and discuss our findings and what we feel is going to be the best way to get you there. We put together a plan for you, and if you follow it, that plan will give you the best chance to raise your scores in the quickest and most inexpensive period, and it'll get your scores up to a level that's acceptable with most of our lenders. If you want to proceed at that point, we're going to introduce you to the lender, and we're going to make a deal on a home.
Sounds great, but isn't this rent-to-own?
It is. Like I said, it's 100% geared towards making you a homeowner, and it's quite a bit different than anything else you've ever seen around town in terms of a rent-to-own program. But once we see what needs to be done, if you're willing to do the things that we tell you need to do and you actually take action, we're going to allow you to move into the home right away because we're sure of what the outcome will be. Remember, we don't just want to rent the home. We want to make you the owner. And if you're not willing to do the things that we lay out there for you, we can't allow you to move in right away. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Okay, so how long does this take then?
Typically, the rent-to-own portion we like to keep to within 3 to 4 months, and then, we expect to make you the homeowner. And I know that sounds impossible, but we've had customers go from low 500s to well over 700 scores in less than 60 days.
We were told it could take a year or more.
I know that's a lot of people are told that by a lot of folks that don't know what they're talking about, but you have to understand so many people don't realize and understand this type of stuff with credit. Many of the homes that you see that we have listed on our website and on the videos that we have on our website, if you go back to that site and take a look, those are all customers who bought our homes, and they're people just like you, and they didn't realize they could own their home either before they came to us.
Okay. Well, I'm ready. How do we get started?
One quick question. Tell me about your employment. Are you working full-time?
Yeah, I started a new job about 6 months ago, and I'm due to get a raise after about 9 months or so.
Okay, that's great. Were you working full-time before you started this new job?
Yeah, I was with an insurance company for a couple of years. That hurt me because I was told I had to be with the company for more than 2 years.
Okay, that's not necessarily true, just as long as you were working somewhere. And we got documentation that you were full-time employed. It doesn't matter if it's the same employer or not. Are you a W-2 employee?
So what's that?
W-2 employee, that means your employer takes the taxes out of your check every week?
Oh, yeah, they do. They do that.
Okay. It's not 100% necessary. Even self-employees we can get done, but it's good to know if you're W-2. It does make it a little bit easier. Do you file your taxes every year?
Yes, I do. I have a question for you, though.
Absolutely.
Can my wife do this, too? I mean, can we do this together?
Yeah, absolutely. We have to take a look at her the same way we would do you, because when we put more than one person on a loan, it's all dependent on their credit as well.
Okay. Now, I think her credit is actually better than mine. The bank guy that we talked to, he said he couldn't do anything with her because she wasn't working at all.
Does she have any income at all coming in?
She has disability right now.
Okay, well, it's perfect. That's lenders love to see that income. That's good income, and they actually like it so much they'll add 25% to whatever she receives. Any other income coming in besides that?
Yeah, she gets child support as well.
Okay, has it been paid on time for the last 12 months?
Yeah, it comes in every month.
Okay, well, we can use that as well. What we can do is look at the both of you, and if one is easier than the other to proceed with, we can present that as an option. Or we can just work on the both of you at the same time. How's that sound?
Sounds good.
Okay. It sounds to me like we're going to be able to help you. Everyone's situation is very unique and different, so I can't tell you exactly how long it's going to take or what sort of things we'd have to do just yet. But if you're ready to take the first step, we'll get on with it here.
Okay. Oh, yeah. How much is the rent?
After we determine, when we do the review, we determine what the time frame is going to be. But typically the rent is going to be $20 to $30 higher than the price that's estimated on our advertisement. And the estimated monthly payment is actually the monthly payment that you'll have once you become the homeowner and you get the loan. We want to look at your situation because there is a possibility that you may be able to own this home very quickly and just forego the whole rent process. In a lot of cases, our customers are able to own the home before their 30-day notice to move is up with their current landlord.
Okay, that freaks me out a little.
I know it's pretty fast. Like I said earlier, go back to our website, look at all the videos. Most of those people on those videos were a little freaked out, too, in the beginning, but they ended up pretty happy.
Well, I have to tell you, we don't have a lot of money saved up.
We hear that a lot, too, and in many cases, you don't need a lot of money. In fact, there's a lot of really good lending programs available right now that allow you to buy a home for very little money down. The home you called about, we're going to try and get you qualified for a special program in Ohio. You would be looking at roughly $615 a month total payments and probably about $850 down, and you'll own the home.
Hey, $615 plus insurance payments?
No, that's $615 total. That's everything included: taxes, insurance, all the extra fees. I call it the on the rim and out the door payment.
Wow, that sounds pretty good.
Yeah, I usually hear it's too good to be true.
Okay. Do I need to fill out an application?
Yeah, we do need a little information in order to proceed. You can either come into our office in downtown Hamilton, or you can go to our website, and we do prefer to get you started at the website because of how busy we are, and it's a little quicker and easier for all of us, but it's not required. We can meet with you to get started.
Okay. Is the information on your site secure?
Yes, it is.
Okay. Well, I'll go to your website, and I'm at a computer now.
Yeah, you're ready to go, aren't you?
Yeah, I told you I'm ready to fire my landlord.
All right.
I'm looking at the property now. It looks real nice.
We put a lot into that property. Most of the properties we buy, or I should say a lot of them, we buy from banks, and we go in and we try to make them as new as possible. And we do that so that our buyers aren't nickel and dime to death for the first 5 years or so. To submit the information, though, I'll need you to go back to the home page.
Okay. All right, I'm there now.
Okay. Now, on the left-hand side, you're going to see a button called Apply for a Home Now.
Okay, yeah, I see that. Click on that?
Yep. Go ahead and open that page.
Okay.
Now, scroll down and fill in the information you see in the blue box. There's sections for both you and your wife, or if you want us to look at just you, just give us your information.
Okay, now let's look at my wife's too.
Okay. Once you put in all that information, you're going to click the button Get Me in a Home. It's at the bottom. It'll redirect you to a PayPal page where you can make a payment for the credit pull.
Okay, there's an application fee then?
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. The credit reports we pull are lender's reports. They're very complex and very detailed. They're not like the cheap ones you get online, and they do cost a little bit of money. The ones you get online, they're okay, but they're consumer reports, and we found that they're not near as accurate as a lender's report. We want to make sure that we have all the information that the bank is going to see so that we can try to deal with everything at once.
Okay, that makes sense. So how much is the fee?
It's $20 a person.
Okay. That's not too bad. I just talked to one of the rental companies actually earlier, and they had a $35 application fee.
Yeah, that's pretty common for them to charge you a fee up front because they want to pull credit as well. But remember, that's just to make you a renter and keep you in the same position. I know $20 sounds like a lot when we pull your credit, but you have to remember every page of your credit report, when we pull it, is yours. You purchased it, you get to keep it.
Okay, that's not too bad. I'm going to spend that much to go out to eat somewhere with the family anyways.
Yeah, nowadays you are. Once you fill out the information and you make the PayPal payment, our office is automatically going to receive a notice that this took place. And it's going to take us about 10 minutes to actually pull your credit. We're going to sit down, we're going to go over it, and at that point we'll get back to you with everything. And this is our first step in our process that we call our credit lending review.
Okay. I should be at this number for a couple hours.
Okay. Well, we'll try and get it done as soon as possible, but please understand sometimes this can take a day or even two because we have a lot of people to look at, and we want to, take our time and really see what's affecting your credit, if anything at all.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll wait to hear back from you then.
Okay. What's the best time to reach you?
Evenings are always good, but you can call my cell phone anytime. If I don't answer, just leave a message for me.
Okay. Sounds great. Go ahead and submit everything, and we'll get started. And I appreciate you calling.
All right. Thank you. Sounds like you guys are. You're just what we're looking for.
Yeah, we've really helped a lot of people. I can't tell you enough. Go back and take a look at the testimonials we have on this website. We do this pretty often. It's a confusing process for people if they don't have some help, and we really help take the sting out of it.
Okay, great. Sounds good. Well, call me as soon as you can.
Okay, we'll do. Thanks.
All right, bye-bye.
Okay, thanks for hanging in there. Real pictures, real buyers, real phone call. This is all real. At the bottom of this webpage, there's plenty other testimonials, real closings with real buyers. The only thing missing is you taking that first step. So right now, if you're interested in owning a home and you'd like to fire your landlord, go to the top left-hand corner of this webpage, click on the login, type in the password, you win, all caps, no spaces. That'll direct you to our application page and the page to view the properties. You can also call 513-737-5678. Our office and our staff are waiting to help you. And I appreciate you watching this video. Thanks.